What's up, people? So here's the thing I was thinking about. For the majority part of my life, I used to think that I suffered from insomnia, which I did, because sleeping was just not a thing for me. Half the time I would just be too energetic. When I was much younger, I would be too energetic to sleep, and the other half, I just couldn't fucking sleep even if I tried. When I was smoking weed actually did very good. It'll put me to sleep. But as of lately, I've come to the conclusion that the reason for not sleeping have to do more with inner conflict and unresolved mental issues than anything else. And I'm not one to really rely on pills or anything outside, any types of medication outside of a natural tea to go to sleep. So I never really subscribe to any types of medication for to sleep to sleep at night, or for a good night's sleep. And today, and for a while, I used to say, like many people today, is that if I'm not smoking weed, I'm not going to sleep. Weed put me to sleep. And for a while, it used to be that one substance where if I smoke it, I'll know I'm gonna get knocked out very quickly. But then I had stopped smoking weed, and I've kind of dealt with my mental fog and all my mental issues for the most part. And I have to say, today I have no problem falling asleep. I have no problem taking a nap at any given time of the day. Most of that come from clearing my mind and letting go of a lot of the heartache and issues that I've held on to for many, many, many years. And also my breathing techniques, which I've practiced consciously to the point where it becomes so normal for me to literally take a nap, a very powerful nap, in just half an hour. And before, I couldn't do that, because for me to actually sleep, I would have to actually be in bed for at least an hour or two before I can possibly fall asleep or even get into the state of falling asleep. But now I don't have that issue. So if you out there and you're suffering from that, I'll say try to deal with your mental issues, or whatever is keeping you up at night. It deserves some form of attention, and try to deal with that, and practice breathing techniques where you take breath, you take actual breath, and you inhale and you exhale consciously to the point where you focus on that breath until you actually fall asleep. And then you'll be surprised how that works. It works like magic. Or you can count from 20 backwards to all the way up to 1, and then while focusing on your breath, try to do those things, because reality is the reason why we're not sleeping without having to use any types of substances is because your mind are cluttered. And what you need to do is clear your mind and acknowledge those thoughts that you've acquired throughout the day, and things that you went through throughout the day. And that'll be the easy remedy for a good night's sleep, and no need for any types of substances or medication or anything else, even weed. If I can sleep without smoking weed, trust me, everybody can. Cheers.